Buckeyes and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Well, that's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. Ball goes out of bounds. The onside kick is unsuccessful, and they'll take over after the penalty. And they'll accept the penalty and push this offense backward. They'll run it out of the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Touchdown Bulldogs. The defense putting points on the board.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Manning. Got it in the middle, it's Wingo. Oh, out of space. Touchdown Longhorns! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. grabbed in the middle. It's Frazier. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Dogs want to pick up the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Still looking, on the move. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. There he goes! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
At the 35, he's got room. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Georgia. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Looks as if the Hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Got it. Here we go.
They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires on the move. Complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
You got to love that on defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the...
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. What a play that time. They got way more than they needed to convert that fourth down.
But I love the execution of this quarterback. Everybody's sitting shallow, trying to take away the first down. He takes the ball down the field. Great strike. Nice play. Nice fourth down conversion.
The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. The play action fake. Scrambling away. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession. Turning it on! He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Bulldogs want to move quickly.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Using his legs to buy some time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side. Gets away from one, finds some space. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Frazier. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Motion from the wideout. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later, but you got to tackle this guy open.
Sneaks it in.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Oh, he's got some space. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Defense wants to bring the heat. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Floating away. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Makes his man miss. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Trying to take it back. Lowers those pads. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Pressure coming. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Stockton. Bringing the heat. Got the quick pass. Breaks into the open. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Georgia going up tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Frazier. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Frazier. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia!
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Coming out with it, it's Branch. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Frazier. There he goes. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Fires to the big fella. Turns it on in midfield. It's a seam wide open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Frazier.
You just